Take your passion and make it happen. I wish I could play it and dance to it right now. I love just the phrase, take your passion and make it happen. My name's Christopher Viggiano. I'm a fashion designer and a shoe designer living in Los Angeles. We're currently here in my apartment in West Hollywood. So I've always known, like in my heart, what it is I wanted to do. I did not know that I really wanted to focus in and hone on accessories in particular versus clothing. That happened later, around when I was 30. I was living in New York, like working at all these big corporate fashion companies, designing clothing. I would come home and all I would do is sketch shoes, and there was like a total disconnect going on. So I ended up borrowing money from a friend. I found this amazing school in Italy to study shoes at. After the end of the shoe program, you have to do an apprenticeship. And I ended up going to Sweden to visit my friend Emma. We were walking by the Acne Studios building. I randomly just happened to have like printed resumes on me. And in a very Swedish way, they called me within 30 minutes. And I interviewed, and I went in the next day and started apprenticing for them. You know, we all know that like when you're on a treadmill, or for different people, like when you're going on a hike in the woods, when you're doing something else other than that is when creativity like strikes. Like I actually used to bring like a little sketchbook with me on the treadmill, because like I would like think of like these amazing ideas on the treadmill, and I would forget them if I didn't write them down. So that's when true creativity happens for me. Our bodies need to express themselves out. I truly believe that. And so whether that's sketching in a notebook, whether it's like dancing alone in front of the mirror in your house, I have to express these emotions that I have out in order to like deal with them. Yeah, and it's so important to be able to sit there and be like, I'm feeling upset right now. And you become okay with it. That's so important to do. And a lot of times we're taught not to, like, don't feel sad. When I was living in New York, I felt like very much a part of this rat race, and I ended up burning out. So when I moved to LA, I made a conscious decision that I was going to lead a more balanced life. And for me, what that meant is making time to meditate in the morning. Like, I work smarter now that I have more of a life balance and do stuff that helps you be more whole. I think that's so important to just like kind of throw yourself into life. The biggest changes that I've had and growth are instances where I kind of like jump off the cliff, or when I'm like, oh, I'm moving out of Brooklyn and leaving my job. But you end up landing and you're so much more powerful like after, you know?